Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nascar 2004 Championship over race 1236. We're heading to the most difficult racetrack in NASCAR 2004, which is Kansas. And yes, I say the most difficult track. If you guys haven't seen my live stream, definitely check it out, because it was challenging, this racetrack. But anyway, last week was Texas. We worked our way up to the field pretty good. We made contact with a couple other guys. Joe Nemechek had to block me from the top of the racetrack all the way to the bottom. And then I made contact with Jeff Byrne during green flag pit stops. And then I was able to work my way up to the field. And I ended up making the move on Boob LaBooty with about coming to 5 laps to go to take the win and be the first driver this season to win back-to-back races, as I should. So, anyway, that's what happened last week. Very good momentum, because like I said, I don't know how we're going to do today. Paint scheme, we're going with the Oreo car. If you guys have any suggestions of what paint scheme you want me to race for the next race. Actually, the next race is the 600. I already have a paint scheme in mind, which is the Coke car, for obvious reasons. But for, I think, the Rockingham is next. If you guys have any suggestions you want me to race at Rockingham, let me know. But we're going with the Oreo car today. Where is it at? Oh, here it is. So we're going with this car today. On the points, the good news for us, because of that win, we have a full race lead on Jeff Gordon. So this is, if we have a bad run, which hopefully we don't, we got a full race lead. Because you can make up 151 points in one race. That's if Jeff Gordon wins the race and I finish last, which hopefully that doesn't happen today. Oh wait, not this. Rivals, we got no rivals. That's the best case scenario as well. And yeah, let's get ready to hopefully conquer the most difficult racetrack. I don't think we will, but hopefully a top 10. Alright, we're here in Kansas. Whoa. Okay, we're here in Kansas. My controller almost slipped down my legs, but that's okay. We're here in Kansas. The setup, and another reason why I did that live stream last week is to get some knowledge for this race. I was mainly practicing for this race to try to get as much practice as possible. So, what I did is, first of all, transmission's manual. The tire pressures, they were at 25. I hired them up to 28. I think around midway through the race, I started making those changes. I made major swings to the car. And actually handled better up until I wrecked out with about, I think it was 55 to go. With this, will finally go my way too. The downforce is default. The wedge is out of round. So, and then the gears are default. So, those were the only changes I made. And, like I said, I'm hoping for a top 10 finish. Will it happen? I don't know, but a top 15 will be a good result as well, considering how brutal this racetrack is. And like I said, without question, this is the most difficult racetrack in NASCAR in 2004. But, anyway, let's get going here.
Hello and welcome to the Kansas Speedway for the running of the Banquet 400. Tell us a little bit about this track, Barney.
Well, the track is pretty similar to Chicagoland. They were both built at the same time and added to the schedule in the same year. Not really any history built up here yet, but I'm sure there will be soon.
Greg Biffle won the Ray Vestas Rookie of the Year award in the NASCAR Busch Series in 2001. He started all 33 races that year and posted 5 wins. Dale Earnhardt leads in points so far this season.
Well, the NASCAR Winston Cup Trophy is what it's all about. But you can't get it if you don't consistently gain points. These guys know that, and they're working hard to try and increase their lead this week.
Well, it looks like we got an all-Hendrick front row and Roush second row. We got Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon on the front row. Here we go, the most difficult racetrack. Alright, we're on the way to Kansas. And like I said, I did a live stream last week. Mainly the focus of that live stream really was for this race. And I got some knowledge from that live stream. Hopefully I can use them here. And yeah, the changes that I made to the car during that live stream, it started to handle really good. I was keeping up with these guys. Obviously, when I made those changes, I had a lot of damage to the car as we complete the first lap. Looks like we had some trouble up there. I saw some sparks, but we're too far behind them to gain on them. But we'll get up to them. And now that I noticed the car handles completely different when I'm in dirty air, which is pretty typical. Whoa, boy! Pretty typical that the car handles in dirty air. It's the same thing in real life, where you get behind someone, the car handles completely different. When you're driving your car in clean air is one thing. Driving your car in dirty air is a whole other animal. As now I've ran these guys down. Like I said, it took a couple laps, which is pretty typical around this place. But like I said, I'm hoping for a top 15 or a top 10. A top 10 would be a win, honestly. We didn't get a top 10 at Bristol, and Bristol's another difficult track, but Bristol is way doable than this one. Look at David Green blocking me for literally no reason. Forcing me all the way down to the apron. But now since we caught these guys, we're trying to have a little bit of patience trying to get around them. Thought I got on the back of Ashton Lewis there, but didn't. He's trying to block me for literally no reason. Be patient here. Try to get back to the racetrack. It looks like we moved to the field pretty good here. We're very good coming out of turn 4, gain a lot of time.
We're about 5 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, a lot of speed going to turn 1. Oh yeah, the car, dirty air, there you see it, the car handling different. I had to get out the throttle a little bit more. Like I said, pretty typical in real life as well. Currently with the new cars. Oh.
The 16 car is still there.
Trying to have some patience here. So I'm underneath the boom.
Number 16 is still there. Take it easy.
Thought Jack's Pep's going to go 3-1. We'll try to take advantage of it. Here we go on the apron. Big run heading to turn 1. Be patient. Oh, didn't do that, but we're good. On 3 wide in the middle, not the best place to be. Oh, okay, I'm clear. I'm ahead of these guys going into 3. And let's go run these guys down up here. Down the back stretch we go ahead and turn 3. I have reeled these guys in. Oh boy. Early Kenny Wallace here. And the car started to push up the tripod Kenny in the wall. So I've caught Kyle Penny here. Oh, underneath them for 31st place. Yeah, the car is starting to move a lot better now. Up to 31st. We got a big run down the backstretch. Not quite the run I was looking for, but that's okay. Underneath the Hendrick cars, we had an all Hendrick front row and an all Roush second row. So I'm trying to gain more spots here. They pin around lap 10 for what I did in practice. I was trying a lot of different strategies. Trying to pit early, trying to get into positions, pinning halfway. I found a lot of success pinning early, but the thing about pinning early is that you're going to gain a lot of time on fresh tires, but your tires wear out the longer you run. So that's one thing I keep an eye on, but looks like we moved to the field pretty good, so I'm probably going to pit halfway. And also, I try to think about that as we move up to the field. If we move to the field pretty good, then I'm probably going to stay out a couple more laps and pit halfway. Which I think that's going to be the strategy here, is pit halfway, because we're moving to the field pretty good. But I'm going to stay behind these guys in case these guys pit up here. It looks like somebody blew up. I got to go to the outside. Oh, we might have a caution here. Oh! I thought it was going to happen there, but it didn't. I didn't see who blew up, but I saw some calamity coming into the pits. I slow up just in case they're about to wreck. And it looks like it didn't wreck. They somehow got down pit road safely. I don't know how, but they got down there. And like I said, we're at pit halfway around lap 13. So that's the plan, and yeah, so we're closing down Steve Park, and yeah, looks like, oh, we're getting a run here. Big run. on the apron. Get back on the racetrack as I'm underneath him. For 19, unofficially 19, because again, pit stops, we got pit stops going on. And let's see what happens up here. I want to see here. Oh yeah, Michael Bridges is pitting. Thank God I didn't get underneath him. Yeah, they're pitting. Oh, the car's pushed up. Yeah, we're gonna hit that pit road next time. Into turn 3, here we come. Oh, heading that pit road. Oh, sliding! Trying to get down there very aggressively. Here we go. All right. Hope for a solid stop.
The group jumps over the wall and begins to service this machine. This is their opportunity to shine. They can't make any mistakes here. It'll be a routine 4-time change. They'll also put in 2 cans of gas. 4 times the gas on this stop.
Fantastic stop.
Look out, traffic up high. Clear all around.
Ship up in the 4th here, try to get back on the racetrack safely. And we're going to do just that. Let's see, we cycle out. Coming off of turn 4, pit stops to cycle through, and it looks like we're going to cycle out in the top 10. Did not expect to be up here, but we're up here. We're up to 6th. And we have a shot at a top 5 finish. Which, that was not the big old card coming into today, if I'm being honest with you. But we have a shot at it, and yeah, let's go run these guys down. Down the backstretch we go and lead Sterling Marlin for 5th place. And we're going to get the position. Yes, we got the spot. And there's Jeff Gordon up ahead with 2nd in points coming into this. Trying to gain a lot of points on me, but probably not going to happen here as I'm closing in on him. Down the backstretch here. Jeff Gordon's doing everything he can to get around Harvick. Harvick's holding him up. That's good for me because I have caught these two. Oh, drifting. Oh, pretty wheel. And yeah, I have ran these two down. I don't want to be on the outside. We got 7 to go. A lot of laps. Jeff Gordon trying to block me. Into turn 1 we go. Oh, on the apron. Oh, let's try to do that. I got loose. Oh shit, sorry, what if? Oh. Just hang on to it. Okay, we're good. Maybe. Into 3 and 4, coming to 2 laps go. I have reeled these two in. Kevin Harvick is really helping me. Being a good teammate, allowing me to catch these guys. 2 laps to go. Still have a shot at a decent finish here. Thank you, Harvick. Being a good teammate. I have a shot at a podium still. Just got 1 lap to go. Oh, no. Not gonna pass Sterling here. So we're into 3 and 4. Oh, a little loose. That's okay. Into 3 and 4. Oh, I'm right behind. I'm getting tired. We got 1 lap to go.
97 car now loose.
Sterling Marlin's dirty air is costing me here, but we still have a shot at the top 5. Oh no. Damien, do tomorrow. The car's handling so bad. Off of 4. Did not mean to do that, but the car's handling bad, but we're going to handle a top 5 finish. Wow, I was not expecting that. Jimmy Johnson wins. That's his first win of the season.
Not a single caution lap was run in the whole race.
Well, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have the cushion of yellow flags to get caught up.
Dale Earnhardt manages a top 5.
Somehow.
He's happy with us, but he doesn't get to win the top 5, but still keep me pretty happy.
We're out of time here at MRN. We hope you enjoyed today's race, and we'll see you next time.
How did I handle a top 5 finish? I have no idea, but I didn't get the credentials at the 3. Sterling Marlin's dirty air really held me up. And yeah, there we are crossing the finish line. Yeah, Sterling Marlin's dirty air really messed me up at the turn 3 coming to the white flag. I caught him at the wrong time because I don't want to make the pass on the high side. And, yeah, but I don't know how I handled a top 5 finish. Jimmy Johnson won, led the most laps. So that's going to help him out in the points. What If got a good finish as well. And, yeah, I somehow held the 5th. Mark Martin's there. Jeff Gordon 8th. So somehow I'm going to gain a couple points on him. Like what, 13? Oh no, he led a lap. About 9 points. So a net gain today in this race. Tony Stewart got 9. So I'm going to gain points on my competition, which was not the bingo card. Alright, so in 2 weeks, we go to the 600 in Charlotte, or it's Lowe's in this game. The All-Star race is not in this game, so we got an off week. And then next week, or 2 weeks, we'll do the 600. But next week, I am going to be doing the 600 on Dirt to Daytona and the All-Star race on Thunder 03. And then in 2 weeks, we'll do the 600. I am going to be doing another season mode as well, so keep an eye on that. But let's check the points, because I gained some points in this one. 166. We gained about 10 points. So, yeah, 10 points we gained. That was really good for me, because I was not expecting to do well in this race. But yeah, we got a couple more rivals, but that's okay. They've gone down a little bit. The awards after this, I got the Picking Up Places award. And yeah, that was really good. Obviously, for the 600, we're going to go with the Coke car. Again, for obvious reasons, we're going with the Coke car. So, we ran well with the Coke car as well. And yeah, that's it for me today. Next week, or in 2 weeks, we go to the 600 at Lowe's. Hopefully we do well there. And yeah, and then we'll be finishing out the rest of the season. Next week's going to be our last off week of the season. So, after next week, in 2 weeks, we'll finish off the rest of the season. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. In 2 weeks, we'll be going to the 600 at Lowe's. Hopefully we do well there. And this is going to be the longest race of the season. And hopefully we do well there. So anyway, I'll see you all there. As always, have a good day everyone and take care.